in the rustic village of Ubua, Edo State, nestled among tall palm trees and red earth roads. A boy named Osahon was born into simplicity, orphaned at a young age and raised by his aging grandmother. Life taught him toughness early. He helped on farms during the day and studied by lantern light at night, dreaming of a future beyond the village borders. At 17, he left for Lagos, carrying nothing but a small bag and big hopes. The city welcomed him with chaos and hunger, but also opportunity. He eventually got a job as a sales boy for a family-owned electronics shop in Surulere. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid enough to eat. However, beneath that roof, a different kind of struggle began. His boss's wife began making unsolicited advances. She would brush too close, linger too long. Osahon, scared and unsure, kept resisting until her desire turned to vengeance. One night, she accused him of attempted forceful entry and theft, and with no one to defend him, Osahon was arrested. He was sent to Kirikiri Maximum Security Prison, where he rotted for over 8 months. The concrete walls, the iron bars, the stench of injustice. It nearly broke him, but he held on to one thing, his innocence. Then one day, fate walked in. During a charity outreach at the prison, philanthropist Adewale Ogumbuyi was handing out food and supplies when Osahon's desperate voice cut through the noise. "Sir, I'm innocent." Something in Osahon's eyes made Adewale pause. After looking into his case, the truth unraveled. Osahon was innocent. Charges were dropped. Freedom returned. But Adewale didn't stop there. He saw a fire in Osahon, wounded but burning. He enrolled him in a vocational training program. Osahon chose furniture making, a skill he had never tried before. But once his hands touched wood, something clicked. He crafted tables like art, chairs like royalty. At graduation, he was named Best Student and awarded a business startup package. Soon after Osahon's furnishing was born, in just a few years, his name echoed in elite circles, from custom design pieces for Lagos mansions to contracts with top hotels. Osahon's craftsmanship became the gold standard. He expanded into real estate, purchasing lands, building homes, and empowering youths through training and employment. Then came a major project, the construction of a 150-flat estate in Yaba, Lagos, in collaboration with Apex Mortgage Bank. His company, OS Holding, had acquired the property and demolition was scheduled, but during one of the pre-demolition inspections, his team told him some families were refusing to vacate, citing poverty and lack of alternatives. Osahon decided to visit the site personally. That was when he saw him, a familiar man, older and tired, sitting in the corner of one of the crumbling buildings. His former boss, the very man whose wife tried to destroy his life. Their eyes met. The man's face turned ghost white. His mouth trembled. He almost collapsed. Osahon approached him slowly, a strange calm in his steps. "How is the family?" he asked quietly. The man could barely answer. Finally, through shame and brokenness, he confessed. His wife had been caught sleeping with their former gate man, Musa. She had left him years ago, and he had lost everything. There was a long pause. Then Osahon said something the man never expected. "If I didn't go to prison, I would never have met Mr. Ogumbuyi, and I would never have discovered my gift." Sometimes, pain is the price of purpose. That's why I have vowed to only stand for the oppressed. True to his words, Osahon paid to relocate the families, including his ex-boss, into decent apartments nearby. He gave the man a small funds to start over, not out of pity, but out of principle. The estate project went on as planned and became one of the most sought-after properties in Lagos. It was just the beginning. Osahon's holding executed multiple estates, furnished luxury apartments, and youth empowerment hubs across Nigeria. But through it all, he remained grounded, never forgetting the boy from Ugboa who once cried for justice behind bars.